What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with another figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at Roselinde Freya, I think that's how you pronounce her name, from the Shining Blade series. And this is a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure from Kotobukiya. Now as you guys know, I do love me some Shining franchise figures, so I had to pick this one up. Now I know, I don't remember, I think it's Flare. Someone is making another version of this figure right here, but honestly speaking, that one is like the non-armored version, and I don't know, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Nevertheless, it does look like an amazing figure, so if you guys are interested, definitely do pick it up for yourself. Now, what made me want to buy this figure? It's the artwork. The armor looks fantastic. I mean, she looks like she is ready for battle, and it looks pretty freaking amazing. So let's get started. Here we go. So the box, standard box, you have the picture right here. You have all of the name and the makers right here. The series right there. Open display window on this side. Just another nice display window on the back. I personally like this picture more, or this artwork more than the smiling face one, but hey, they went with the smiling face, so I'm not gonna really stress too much about it. But it'll kinda, I don't know, now looking at it, I'm just like, why is she all armored up and she's smiling? That kinda, I don't know. I wish they gave her this stern look, but nevertheless, looks like a pretty fantastic figure. So guys, give me a sec, I'm going to unbox her and we'll see what she has to offer. Be back soon. Alright guys, welcome back and let's get started. So the first thing I would like to show off is the instruction manual. This is going to be your best friend because you definitely don't want to break the figure, right? So clearly showcases how to plug in all the pieces. It also shows you some pieces that you need to worry about, such as her little, I don't know, her crown piece. That part, they say, be careful. You do not want to be pressing those or holding onto those because those can snap. Now it shows you also how to put her upper torso with the lower half of her body, how to plug it in. It shows you how to connect the hand to the arm, and it lastly shows you how to put the spear piece into that piece, which should not be that big of a deal. So guys, and yeah, that's about it. So let's bring in the actual figure. So here we go. First, let me show you all the pieces you get. I did not put these things together yet, so you're seeing it for the first time that I'm seeing it. So you get her shield, which is fantastic looking. I love the dragon shaped, I guess, design in the middle of her shield. I love this like heart shaped shield right here. Looks pretty good. I mean, the design and the sculpting on this looks fantastic. Even the dragon here is sculpted in. It's not a little just a paint job. It looks pretty freaking good. The hand, originally, if you watched my haul video, I thought my figure came broken, but nope. It's just the hand is actually on the shield itself. So even the back of the shield is nicely detailed. These actually look like straps. You could see the little buckles right here. So that looks pretty fantastic. So that's the first piece. The second piece you get is, let me get it, hold on, right here. The actual spear piece. Pretty freaking huge spear. I mean, it's the length of my hand. So yeah, you definitely don't want to get stabbed by this thing. And just a side note, if you have little kids, do not let them play with this. Actually, you shouldn't be playing with it anyways. But yeah, if you have little kids, you definitely want this to be in a D-top or somewhere where they cannot touch it, because these pieces right here, they're sharp as hell, and yeah, you could definitely do a lot of damage. It's a plastic toy, I get that, but yeah, if someone grabbed this piece and were to stab someone, it definitely can penetrate, so be very careful. Now, taking a close look at the sculpting, Love all the individual sculpted pieces right here. The blade looks fantastic. I love the rigidness right here. Looks pretty good. Alright, now moving on to the actual figure itself, you get the upper torso right here. Bam. That looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. Looks pretty good. And you see that there's a little spear piece right here as well, so that's cool. You get the lower half, but the lower half actually is a cast-off piece, so I'll show you that first. That's how it comes. It's already connected to the base when you get it, and the base is actually quite nice. It has like a stone texture design to it, so that looks fantastic. Just give you a quick little 360. Yes. So for all of you guys who want your Roselinde figure to not have the lower half of her armor, then hey, I guess you can do it. Just put this piece on her, and there you go. That, honestly speaking, I'm not a big fan of. So, yeah, let's show you the actual dress piece. Now, this dress piece, guys, be careful. When I took her out of package, I did not realize that she was not fully attached. This thing does not come attached. There's a lot of plastic all over the place, and this right here, which is her dress piece, is a separate piece. Now guys, this thing weighs a ton, and when I picked up the figure, didn't realize that this was a separate piece. I actually dropped this on the floor, but no damage was done, so thank God. But look at this. It looks fantastic. I mean, from the ribbons right here, from the texturing right here, the paint job, everything looks just spot on and looks gorgeous. So let's put her together. So I'm gonna take the base piece and put this dress piece on top, all over it. So there you go. Pretty good so far. Then, you know what? I kind of want to put the hand pieces first. Yeah, I'm going to put the hand pieces first. So I'm going to put, actually, nah, whatever. I'm going to put this piece in next, like that. Looks pretty good. Let's put the spear piece on next. There's a little white peg here, and from the directions it just says twist and turn it up and push it in. Guys, be careful. You definitely don't want to snap this rod piece, because that would really suck. And she is not a cheap figure, so yeah, be careful with that. And the last piece is this right here. You take her arm. Now you could clearly see it's like a Superman S shape right here. If you take a close look in here, the peg hole is like a Superman S. You just line it up. This is, guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna do this off camera because this is a little harder to do. Okay. Alright. And there you have it, guys. We have Roselinde all put together. And once again, Kotobukiya has done an amazing job with this figure. I mean, the sculpting, the paint job, everything about this figure is just spot on. I love the nice red that they used. It's like I guess a cherry red. The black is nice matte black. Everything looks fantastic about this figure. So let's take a quick run through. And first we'll talk about the paint job, because we were just talking about it. Paint, I would give this a 10 out of 10. I love the nice pearlescent white that they used for her hair. Now if I kind of just do a little 360 of her, once we get to the back of her hair, I love all the different shades of white. It's not just one solid white. Some pieces are darker than others, and yeah, it looks great. Yeah, there's a little bits of hiccups here and there, but hey, overall, nice job. The reds, like I said, look pretty fantastic. The red's here, the red's here, the red here. This red is a little bit more glossy than all the other reds, but hey, I don't mind that at all. Looks pretty darn good. Her eyes, we forgot her face. Her eyes are pretty awesome. I love that purple hue to them, and just the face is very pale, but hey, I really do dig it. Sculpt wise, as you guys saw, looks pretty good. I mean, even the armor bits and pieces, you can see that it has like texturing to them. It's not just one solid paint job, it's actually textured. So even these white pieces right here, you see on her dress piece, all of these white pieces are actually textured into it. It's not just a paint job. So that is pretty fantastic. I love the ruffles, like I said, in her lower half of the dress. How does she fight in this? I have no idea. I feel like she would have such a hard time because, yeah, I feel like these are like armor pieces and they must weigh a ton. But hey, she can do it. So there you go. So overall, guys, if you guys are into like the Shining series, like Shining Blade, Shining Heart, Shining Wind, then this is definitely a must get, in my opinion. She will look great with all your other Shining Blade or Shining Heart or whatever you like to collect. Yeah, figures. And I'm just gonna move this because I want it to be even. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Now, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. No articulation, unfortunately, on these figures because these are scale figures, but nevertheless, they look fantastic. Now, if I have to say or tell you about some flaws that I do see, two things are bothering me, or two things are just making me a little worried. A, it's this hand, and I think this is the major issue. This piece right here, the hand, the hand doesn't really go in all the way, or it doesn't seem like it goes in all the way because of this armor piece right here, and that is really bothersome. Why? Because I feel like this hand could come out at any given moment in time. Another thing that I don't like is that her upper torso piece is very loose. Not very loose, but it is loose. So if you by accident hold her from here and pull up, this is gonna just fall, and you're probably gonna get a mess down here. So be careful of that. And actually, one more little, I guess, area of worry would be these pieces right here. These pieces do seem a lot, it seems like it's being held onto like this arm piece by maybe a little bit of glue, so you want to be careful with that. Even if I kind of like move this around, I could feel that it's kind of not firm, so be very careful with that. But overall, Kotobukiya has done a fantastic job with this figure. I love, like I said, the paint, the sculpt. It looks fantastic. It is a 1/8 scale figure, so it's going to take up a lot of space, so keep that in mind. But if you have the space and if you like knights and stuff like that, then this is a must get for you. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll have more awesome figure reviews coming for you guys very, very soon. And once again, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, until next time, this is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.